All right, I think we're live.
Okay, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the long lost third edition of Late Night Andromeda.
Long last, more like long delayed.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
Y-
It's not like it
Yeah,
existed before today, right?
it's so delayed that graded jump ship.
Oh.
He'll be back next episode.
should
Cool, let's start then.
all right. This round's prompt was, "What is Graded A's initiation ceremony as mayor?" Actually, we should probably like read the actual lore, whatever it is. Uh,
So this is what happened. Quick briefing. So when we left off, we they were trying to pay off the the damages they did at the art museum. I personally wanted Van Gogh to come back from the dead and see just a bunch of aliens and shit, just have another mental breakdown. But instead, Banana had a not as good, but pretty okay good idea too. The books decided that they would become politicians. So, and through a long and arduous election semester, long and arduous in Andromeda being like about a week. Graded
We
would
called
great.
it a semester.
What do you call it again?
a term?
Like yeah, long and arduous election term. Graded was decided that he would be the best, the most qualified Andromeda Andromedian and Andromeda
Don't even
Andromeda
try to pronounce it. It's just
okay
Andromeda
be
person.
Andromeda person being only on the planet for a what was it, like a couple days.
Probably less than that, because like the first thing that they did after a landing is just like run into the art museum and like mess stuff up.
Yeah, like damn, Andromeda's really accepting of immigrants.
Yeah, I mean it's an intergalactic highway that I don't know.
Not only that, they elected people who did a crime. They broke into a museum. They trashed a bunch of art.
Oh yeah.
Everything.
Additionally, we're aliens to them, so it's like
Yeah,
I
we're
Oh,
mean,
it's true.
immigrants. We're
it's like
criminals.
someone exactly
Just-
Criminal alien.
immigrants, criminals, and shady people overall.
Nice. And we're running the
so
country or
yeah,
planet.
exactly. And um, graded wanted book rights. So apparently, so apparently they wanted more book immigrants to come in and bring all their shit. So yeah, graded is now mayor of Andromeda.
Prompt this round was to determine his initiation ceremony.
Yes. Oh wait. Did we introduce Nerd? Nerd is our special guest. Say hi, Nerd.
Yes, hello, it's
I should
Nerd.
also clarify I'm subbing in for Graded since he's dead.
Yes. That's just been promoted to janitor slash production manager.
Well,
To
I didn't get promoted to production manager. I already was production manager. Now I'm the co-host.
well, we just called you production manager just to be nice. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
All right.
Don't harm the nuthatch, okay? You must not hurt his feelings,
Oh,
okay?
oh no, Nuthatch, do you have a
I'm a
book?
sensitive man.
Nuthatch, do you have a book version of yourself but with lens flare?
Oh, I do actually. Here, I'll post it in general. But, I'll overlay it over the video if I'm able to do that. I might have to like install Sony Vegas to actually edit stuff because I don't think Grade is going to be able to.
You mean pirate?
Hey, no incriminating statements while Craig is recording, okay?
And then there's "You nutted in the wrong house, fool." .png. Yeah.
That shouldn't be funny.
Okay. Okay, now on to response reviewing. What so also Sidster sadly dropped out of, or wait, what happened? Was he like
That's a
arrested
long
or
time
like
ago.
Well, I mean, he just DNP'd because like he was just
That was
like, I
2
give
rounds
up.
ago, Sushi. Get with the times.
No, I mean in the context of the story, what did he do
Oh
again?
yeah, the canon is that he dropped out of the election race just like Ted Cruz did.
Uh,
Poor Ted Cruz.
So yeah,
so now,
head canon is that Sidster is Ted Cruz.
who's Jeb Bush then?
Dave.
Yes. Please clap.
Jeb.
Thank you, Pelota.
All right, all right.
Oh, good.
Well, should we start with the ZD? Like that's
I, eh,
I mean,
I
they're
don't
one
know.
and the same. So.
Yeah. Okay, and I would just like put a disclaimer. Some of these responses hurt me emotionally, so so if
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be too.
Having written a few of them, I agree.
So I apologize to those live 2 hours who are listening, and I crushed their souls.
Don't worry, you're just one opinion that we don't care about.
Oof. I don't want to be like condescending or think I'm like a better 2 hour than people, but like it kind of makes me feel sad that like it doesn't feel like people are trying anymore
I
after
don't
the
think anybody tried this past round.
I-
Like we were all collectively throwing.
I think we're just at a point where everyone's like, God, when will it end?
I wonder if I was alive if I would try. I probably would. I don't know if I could come up with a good response though.
Yeah, I still wonder sometimes what would have happened if I didn't do shit in that last round.
Oh, you would have failed next round. I assure you.
Oh well, thanks for the positive
Thanks, nerd.
reinforcement, nerd. Like,
No
Yeah.
problem, Sushi. You know I'm here anytime.
You're a real upstanding guy, you know that? Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
ooh, thank you.
All right. First response.
I heard left standing guy. I don't.
Upstanding.
All right.
Okay. Okay, moving
First,
on.
first response. It was quite the ceremony. Socialist parties. Oh my God.
Policies.
All right, let's cut that out. It's being cut from editing magic. Oh, that
Yeah,
didn't happen.
the final
Poof.
edit.
It was quite the ceremony. Socialist policies provided free drinks.
I mean, this one
See, the
wasn't
thing is,
really
I don't like
creative,
this.
but I still like the socialist policy thing. I think that was kind of,
The reason why I didn't like this is because it didn't actually name any ceremony, which what the prompt was. You know, what is Graded A's initiation ceremony as mayor, not how was the initiation ceremony. Therefore, I think this is a total prompt dodge and should be shamed.
well, I disagree. I feel this
Your opinion
response.
is wrong.
Oh. Well, I like the socialist aspect. Pretty did some politics into it. I mean, free drinks. Like, damn, our socialist policy is great.
But that wouldn't be a. What kind of policy would be like provide free drinks for a ceremony? That's not really like. Is that a policy?
Apparently, socialist drinks. Yeah, socialist.
Yeah,
policy.
I guess, I guess graded like campaigned on if I'm elected for my initiation ceremony,
Everybody
everyone
gets
will
free
get free
drinks.
drinks. Damn, you would sell my vote right there. That would be on board.
Yeah, I would like free drinks. That sounds awesome.
They're not
Yeah.
free though. You're paying for them with your taxes.
All
Oh.
right.
You're right. Let's
But
move
hey,
on.
like assuming there's like let's say about like 20 30 billion in Andromeda, not all of them are going to go to the initiation ceremony, so drinks are going to be like less than a cent each, like spread out
I
across
don't
everyone.
understand your logic.
But it's like with healthcare, like on your own it's going to be like a heavy burden, but if you spread it out amongst everybody, it's not even going to be noticed, like the price, I mean.
I guess that's true. I don't know. I mean, it depends on how many people show up at the inauguration.
Moving on.
Yeah, moving on. I rate that response a 5 out of 1,000,000,000.
I rate that I rate that response a 6 out of 10.
I rate that response 3 out of 10.
Ouch.
And the thing is, I know who submitted this.
Oh yeah, you know everyone who
I know
submitted everything.
who's who,
Ooh,
and that's a bit awkward.
Moving on. A trans species conversion graded as biologically become an Andromed
This
Andromedan.
is so out of the left field. I
I
don't like it.
yeah.
I love it.
I don't like it because like it's supposed to be a ceremony, right? This isn't really a ceremony. This is like an atrocity.
Guys, I rated this one first. Like
Sushi.
I
Why?
I thought it was really creative. I was thinking it'd be like some
I mean,
Avatar sort of shit.
it's kind of an obvious answer, I'd say.
It's not that obvious, really. Like,
Oh, I
I,
suppose. I don't know.
kind of. I mean,
Obvious?
it's the most interesting, I think, out of all of this. Maybe I don't know. I don't have all the responses like imbued in my mind, so I can't compare all of them. But it's not bland, and that's good.
Yeah, exactly. So I give this unless any other thoughts.
I just think it's totally random, if anything.
It is kind of random, because like it doesn't even make sense really. Like you can't.
It doesn't really make logical sense to me. Like, it's like saying graded. Hold on. It's like saying I don't have a good analogy actually for this. I don't know. It just doesn't. I don't really like it. I don't know why.
Maybe it's the bias you have from knowing who submitted it.
Possibly, but I'm pretty sure that I wouldn't care who submitted it because I just don't like the premise of it in general.
It's not the best premise, but I don't know. It's better
Alright.
than nothing.
I rate this a 4.5 out of 10.
I guess should we like rotate it? Does it really not matter who reads what?
Yeah,
I'll
nah,
read the
let's
next one, I
rotate.
guess.
I give it a 7 out of 10.
Alright,
Nice.
here is C on Zitty. Ostracization from friends to improve his focus on the music. I believe that this is probably the second most obvious response out of all of them here.
But that's not like what kind of ceremony is that? Like the ceremony is him like not contacting his friends?
It's a requirement for his mayorship rather than a ceremony. Like a ceremony is like a celebration, initiation, etc. But like this is basically just saying something that the mayorship entails. So it doesn't really make sense to me. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like it's not a ceremony. Like what this that would be a really lame ceremony.
It's a lame ceremony. We're going to publicly rip you from your friend group. So
The
you can
ceremony is
focus on
him not
being.
contacting anyone.
Yes, that is the ceremony.
Well, yes, but just looking at this response, not looking into like the actual ceremony, it it's. Eh, I mean,
Sushi's if Sushi had any support for the response, it's died away by now.
I can't really put into words like how I feel for this, but I think it's above mediocre, I guess.
Without context, you think Sushi was talking about romance or something?
Eh,
It's not even above mediocre because it doesn't follow the prompt really.
Yeah, it didn't. So I'd say this is like 3.5.
give this a 5.
All right. I'm not rating anything because I hate rating things. I can
All
like
right,
judge them, but
next.
not like yeah. A silent ceremony. The fact that he won is appalling. Did Sushi write this?
Oh,
Like
oh,
this
oh,
is just
please.
dumb.
I mean, like, sure, silent ceremony. You're making the point that like the alien shouldn't have won, and that makes sense, right? But like a silent ceremony is the vaguest thing you could say in response to the prompt. Like just to give a concrete, like ritual idea, but like this is just saying, oh, it's silent.
I mean, it's hard to convey, like, what details would you convey about a ceremony being silent?
Exactly, but like it's, I, I don't know. I can't really put this into words as well. It just,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, same here. It's just, I guess, we've all just kind of we're all hurting inside from these responses. We've all just given up.
Yeah, see, the thing is, since I wrote two of these, it's hard to review them. It pains me.
I mean, like, even if people were appalled that he won, why did they vote for them? Like, come,
as I t- as I that we had a very detailed conversation about this. I already told you, the Andromeda Association, they rigged the votes against the public. They don't want they don't want good candidates
oh
to
my
win.
God.
They want they
They're devaluing their currency to a level you would not believe.
I, I think we get our thoughts out about this one.
Yeah.
they're just like give a shout out to Pluto. Andromedan Putin rigged the election to allow the communists to win.
Stop! Stop! Stop this! Stop! No!
I lo-
This isn't funny.
that is exactly what happened. Pluto, perfect analogy.
This isn't funny. No!
This,
Stop!
this is
It's
I
very
know
funny.
I know, right? This isn't funny at all. How Andromeda would do something like this to its people. I think after the Andromeda War, they would learn from their mistakes. Okay, we'll move on. To celebrate his win, we poured Gatorade over Graded's head. Oh
Lord.
man. Finally, a response that has some well warranted hate against it.
Alright, see, the thing is, sure, that's a ceremony, it's a ritual, like, us humans, I mean, books are very familiar with this ritual as we have witnessed it televised live on our TVs before, but I think that this is one of the epitomes of not coming up with a creative response, since you directly ripped it from um, a, a pre-established pre-established. Okay, I can't keep this. I can't keep up the mockumentary voice anymore. I just think because the context already been established for it, it's a cheap way out, honestly.
I don't really think it's more of like a reference to ceremony of like pouring over Gatorade over heads after like wins in sport. I actually like this response a lot just because I really like the image of just like pouring the giant basket of Gatorade over Graded's head and him just like being really
Wait,
pissed off.
do books have heads?
I guess no. I mean, their body
Yeah,
is the head.
books don't have heads.
I don't even like get started on this because this is just like a rabbit hole that leads to literally nowhere and it's just dumb and doesn't
No,
pointless.
books
I mean,
don't have heads. We don't.
Yeah, it's
We're bodies.
it,
Bodies.
nothing makes sense about anthropomorphic books. All right, just don't even question it.
damn, dude.
That reminds me of that. I think somebody brought up the point like, do books have genitalia?
all right. Let's not. Let's stay on topic.
You see,
I don't.
you see when two books love each other very much.
They turn into Sergeant Snivy. All right.
Wait, did you Sergeant Snivy?
Yeah.
It's Snivy.
Is it whatever?
That I
It's
swear,
Snivy.
Snivy. Like
Tomato,
those
tomato.
are.
I mean, you say my name like New Thatch, and it's
Nuthatch.
fine. Yeah, not Thatch.
Well, yes.
And
But
everyone else
it's
says
so
Nuthatch.
weird.
Like,
Like, I'm okay with you saying it. I think it's charming. Not charming, but just like, I don't know. I've accepted it.
moving on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I give this a 2 out of 10.
What? Come on.
I'll give
It's
this a
good.
4.
Well, all right. Why do you think it's not creative though? Because that doesn't really make sense. Like,
It's
I mean,
it's dumb. It's
it's
not creative.
see,
It's
look,
dumb.
how is it? What do you mean by not creative?
creative would be an
Creative
original.
creative is a trans species conversion. Not creative is doing like the most popular. Like seriously, every single team, like being soccer or hockey or whatever, throws like Gatorade over the teammates' heads after winning. Like, what's so why should this be rewarded for being like,
Conformist.
yes, exactly.
Well, I mean, like, same thing with like any other response. Like, creativity is so subjective of a term, and it's like not even worth trying to define what it is. Like, it's all
Alright, fair point.
because like this, uh, the first response, like that's. Would you say that's creative? Because it's just like, oh, it's ceremony. They provided free drinks. Like, what?
I don't
That's
think
not.
that was creative at all, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it could, but at least it had some kind of like, I don't know. My mind works in mysterious ways.
We all know
Are you calling him stupid?
that. Yes.
Wow.
Oh, really?
Alright. Yeah. I mean, I guess we'll just have to agree to disagree.
No,
I like it
I
because it's funny.
disagree to disagree. I don't agree with that.
I've never gotten that expression before.
We must be.
Anyways, please move on.
Alright, yeah.
Oh no, my fidget spinner, it's not working.
What?
One more guys need to
Sushi,
fix
you
my
are
fidget spinner.
exiled. You have been exiled from this group.
Oh crap, I forgot we're on a podcast. Now that's gonna be delayed. Oh my guys, this is an emergency. I need to fix my fidget spinner.
Please. Just no. Sushi, I'm just gonna like cut your entire audio portion from the podcast. It's just gonna be me and Nerd talking.
Wait. Since we directly addressed him, if we did do that, would it just be us talking and then occasionally addressing thin air?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, guys, I fixed my fidget spinner. You can stop worrying now. It's everything is okay. Everything is okay. Calm down.
You're a terrible person.
Well, really? But I have a fidget spinner and you don't.
But I could.
Yeah, that's right.
Right.
You stuttered because you knew you don't have any leg to stand on now.
Anyway, Nerd, will you do the honors? And let's get us off of this dumb fidget spinner train.
Okay,
Viddy F. Repeat after me. I, graded, am now the mayor. Thanks.
and
The reason why
wanna
I liked
die.
this one was because it was straightforward and absolutely blunt.
But it's
not
also
one
just
though.
like the dumbest fucking thing
It's
in the
so-
world.
It's so simple. Like it's
It was
boring.
good, actually.
Like
Because
Like-
I mean, unless this are. I mean, I guess that is a little creative, but just that's kind of taken away just because it's so boring.
Yeah.
I suppose, but like,
I mean, I do like the idea of Greta just coming on, just like all the seats are filled out, and then Greta walks up to the podium, guards, he taps the mic,
I'm
and
the mayor.
says, "I, Greta, am now the mayor. Thanks." And then it walks off, and then just the entire crowd just stands up, cheering, crying. Streamers fall from the sky. But yeah, I've already said it's just kind of boring to be honest.
It just gives me like flashbacks to round 13, like Pew's double response prize. Hold on, let me Pew's response is just like they'll say, "Hey guys, I'm gonna fly this ship, okay, okay," and like that was blunt, and I just wanted to like fucking die because survived, and it was just like so dumb and stupid. I don't know. I'm just venting right now, pent up frustrations. Sorry.
Could we move on?
I mean, I just wanted to relate to that because like it's just being blunt can sometimes be funny, but like you have to execute it in a certain way where like I, and also like thanks is such a filler word. I don't know. I don't like obvious filler, but like it's kind of a dumb picky thing.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I give this a 3 out of 10.
0 out of 10 for me. Fucking shucks.
7 out of 10.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Just because nerd likes the bluntness.
I thought it was like straightforward and it was a nice clean refreshing.
Nerd, if you like blunt things so much, you're gonna become a stoner. You're gonna hit that blunt.
No, no,
Oh my
stop.
god.
Stop this.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Blunt as a brick.
Oh, wait, can I let me just pull up a reference to my response in Spicy's mini TWOW. Two books are standing on like a pillar, just like super high in the sky above the clouds. One book asks, what are we even doing up here? And I said, in response to that book, I said, let's get high. You took it too literally.
You should know
Ah.
funny.
Yes, I know. I got fifth on. I think,
Yeah. Yeah, moving on, please.
yeah, I know.
Nobody is laughing right now. I
Alright,
stand
alright.
corrected.
Oh, that's that shit. So, see, I told you my response was
Yeah, he's laughing at how bad it is.
Alright. Letter G. The audience awkwardly claps. They know they elected a dictator. I get it, because Great is a dictator and he's also a communist.
How is that a ceremony? How is that a ceremony?
Because they clap. Alright.
Clap. Let's all clap together.
There is a thing in, I think in like, Soviet, uh, like the Soviet Russia, or wait, not Soviet Russia, like the Cold War Russia, where like if whoever was it Stalin? I don't remember. I'm like I might just be pulling this out of my ass, but I remember my friend telling me about this, and like he's really into World War II history. Like, uh, the first person to like stop clapping or saluting or whatever would like get shot. Like,
Oh wow.
yeah, as
You stop clapping, you die.
yeah. And then like at one time like the right hand man of whatever the person was, like the crowd was clapping for so long, and then like he said, "Hey guys, all right, you can stop clapping now. It's been a while." And then like he got assassinated, and then he got retroactively removed from all photos next to the dictator.
Oh wow.
It
Wow.
was yeah.
You can stop clapping. Oh. Oh, I'm dead. Oh. Good game. GG.
GG no re.
I haven't really said anything about about this response.
Yeah.
We're only halfway through, and I'm already done with this.
But come on. We went with for an hour or like almost 2 hours with Sister somehow.
Well, yeah, but that's because it was with Sidster.
Yeah, I guess so.
Enough said. I give it a 4
Why though?
because okay, fine, I'll give it a 5 because like I do kind of
What?
or wait, let me 4.5 because I think it is kind of funny that they just kind of like awkwardly clap about it, but
But like, it's
I'm
not a
giving this
ceremony.
a 3 because it's not a ceremony.
And like, it's just the joke that Gray is a communist. Hot. Like, it's so. It's almost a meme to call attention to people. Like, it's almost overused itself to call attention to people saying that Great is a communist. That's how like dumb the joke is.
I don't know. Moving on, movie please.
Alright, alright. Sushi, it's your turn. I know you can do it.
Oh my god, guys, Melody did art.
Oh.
Look, that's cool.
Oh my god.
That's awesome.
Oh gee. Oh my god, it's great.
Oh my
That's
god,
great.
this one.
Yeah, let's record. Hold on. If you're listening to this and you want to see this, it's https://
I can just include it in the video.
We're in the same. Wait till you're done.
94168121346/image.png.
Whew, thanks, nerd. You really saved.
I'm glad you did that. Now I can look it up.
Yeah, there's some people out there who, I like how you're looking out for those people who the left mouse click button stopped working, so they can't click on links. So you're just telling them to type it on their keyboard. That is really considerate of you.
I really like just your mouse at the top just perfectly signifies the UG.
Good. Next up, please. Be cliche. Just throw a party for graded. It'll do.
Stop!
what what did you say?
No, stop! No, this is bad.
Okay.
You should feel bad. I know who submitted this, and you should feel bad. This is bad. Feel bad.
Feels bad, man.
Yeah, it's.
You just deleted the sheet. What did you do?
Nobody will ever see.
Graded.
There we go.
Nerd, please.
Nerd's anger ran so deep that he deleted them.
Alright, okay, so that's what that does. Okay. Note to self, don't do that. That was stupid.
Don't delete the sheet. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that's a good that's a good idea.
Anyway, yeah, this is like calling attention to the. I mean, it's not even like that cliche. It's just like boring.
Yeah,
Like it's not a
It's
cliche
a
to throw a party.
self-acknowledged. It's a self-acknowledged bad response because when it's saying be cliche, it's showing how bad it is.
Yeah, but it's not even cliche though. Like that, is it a cliche that every not graduation,
Graduation. Congratulations, you finally graduated.
like an indictment ceremony to have a party.
Indictment.
And what is it? I'm dumb.
Inauguration.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's what
exactly.
I meant. I don't understand words. Yeah, like it's not a cliche to have parties for that. Is it? I like. I don't know. That doesn't even seem like a cliche. It's just like normal.
Yeah. I mean, it just overall it's bad.
I
Especially when another one names a specific party.
1 out of 10. Boring. dumb.
Two.
-5/10. Yeah, it's just bad. Why are you deleting the responses as we read them? What do you? Why? Just because you can?
Yes.
Right.
They jumped right into things. Graded receipts, piles of paperwork.
Beautifully read. That was great. You're a poet in speaking.
All right, I like
Anyway,
this one because it was pretty straightforward. Honestly, I thought it was
but
pretty good.
that's not a ceremony. That's like
I
a
guess-
ceremony is
I
just
gue-
he gets paper thrown at him. Like
Yeah,
I mean, it's not a ceremony. It's
it's a
not a
good
bad
ceremony,
concept.
right?
I just, I
Oh,
the
just
okay.
think it's
ceremony is that there is
Oh,
no ceremony.
It already deleted all the voting screens
Yeah,
again.
let me fix.
Why do you keep on doing this?
There we go.
All right. Yeah, like I don't know. It's just I'm. It's not like inherently bad. It's just like why? I don't know.
Yep, basically. I mean,
All right, okay,
it's not that bad. It's not a bad
so,
idea. So I give it a
right now I'm
10.
actually trying to do multiple things. I'm trying to do the podcast, and then I'm trying to do the Spracty results, and then get the shop 12 prompt out. So I apologize if I don't talk too much.
Okay, so, not that. You're
Yep.
next.
All right. But for the previous response, whoever wrote that, you should do better next time.
Yeah, exactly.
Make a better response. All right. Letter J. Throw a space-themed party. After all, we are in Andromeda.
Taup had a really good point against this. Let's say aliens visited Earth, right? So from their perspective, we'd be in space, right?
Yeah.
It's like saying throw an Earth theme party, but you're on Earth. Like, how do you do that? Like, what?
Easy. We'll have earthly things. We'll have
Exactly.
photo-
Like, it doesn't make sense. Let's
We'll
do
have-
Earth things. Like, what
Yeah,
are Earth things? Like,
Earth
does
things.
that even make sense?
Pictures of
Trees?
Earth. Yeah, pictures of Earth, trees. Maybe
Water,
like
because we have a lot of water.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of water.
Water,
Fish.
fish.
Yeah, we have a
Fish
lot
are
of
cool.
those.
Everything's blue
sushi.
and green.
Ooh, oxygen.
Yes.
Because
Well, the air is mostly nitrogen, so I don't know.
Could be better. Well, that's what I'll say for that. I guess. I don't know. It's just like.
I thought this was worse than the other party one, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't like any of these except for the
No.
Gatorade one.
I don't think anybody does.
I sympathize with you, Nuthatch. It's just-
Not much.
To all the living contestants, please try. Like, come on. Come on, step it up.
As a living contestant, I say no. I'm sorry. It's hard to care when it's going so slow.
4 out of 10. Or 3.5 out of 10. I mean, it's kind of bland.
It's not even like that bland. It's just
Boring.
yeah. I don't know, bland and boring. Like every single time there's reviews, there's always like keywords thrown around that don't have any inherent meaning, that like don't explain what you're trying to convey at all.
Oh yeah, like they're buzzwords. You say them because they're popular, and you don't know what they actually mean.
Yeah, except like you know what they mean, but because they're used so often in so many different like situations
Context.
that they just lose any meaning. Like saying that a pun is forced, you've done that, and like other people have done that, and it's just like it doesn't mean anything anymore. Like it never really meant anything because it's like really vague of what that means. And saying with other stuff is
Nuthatch, I think you're
what?
looking too much into his it's a
I'm not
bad
even.
response, and we should
I
move on.
no, I'm talking about like just the overall nature of reviews, because like saying something is creative. What does that mean?
It means it's not like anything else.
Uncreative means something anybody could have thought of immediately.
That's true. Well, I don't know. I guess people are just misusing words, or
Yeah, I'd agree to it. I agree to a degree.
it's degree separation theorem.
Kevin Bacon.
Thank you to all of you who are still around. We we salute you. You're the true heroes here.
Um. Anyway, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. Please, let's move on. We only have
Alright.
2 left, and I can't imagine my sanity lasting any longer. So
You're gonna come on. Don't act like you're getting exhausted. Like, come on. This is just I don't know a casual conversation.
casual.
I mean, yeah, this is pretty casual.
Yeah, I don't know. I actually feel myself like
Slowly dying.
yes, exactly.
I mean, that's casual. This is a casual thing.
You know, we're all slowly dying in some way. Okay, moving on. Andromedans aren't that formal, so they have no fancy ceremony.
Yeah, so the prompt was, "What's the ceremony?" The ceremony is there is no ceremony. I'm smart.
Oh, I'm so creative.
Damn.
I feel bad for whoever like submitted this if they're
Oh,
like
man,
listening to us. We're just being fucking jackasses.
no, man, that is gold. You see, the prompt is asking you to do something, but they said they're gonna do the opposite. Shit.
Oh my god, we're fucking assholes.
New meta. I'm sorry. Oh,
Yeah. But to whoever submitted this, have you ever been in a trial before? Do you know how to make a response? That's good. In response to the prompt?
ugh.
Alright, like, yeah.
3. Let's speed for these.
Okay, which letter again? Oh, I closed the document.
L.
I'll
I closed the document.
Oh, you fool.
Fine, not
I'll-
that you just read it.
Oh, no, this is important. We need to keep order in the universe.
No.
We must.
Graded has to prove himself by completing an obstacle course.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. Wow. It's a response. Yeah. It's
That is a
something.
response.
That is a
is-
response, and it's ceremony. So that's better than like half of the responses already.
Yeah, exactly. The person who wrote that, you should give yourself a good old pat on the back.
Yeah, give yourself a high five.
Yeah, exactly. Just like put your hand out and then put your other hand out and just slap them together.
Yeah. Um, it's I don't really know what to think of this. It's just
I mean, I like it how it adds some how it is able like if this were to win, next prompt would just be, hey, what's the obstacle course? And we're like, finally, we won't have these week-long delays for prompts.
Yeah.
We but
I think they have things set up so it's like forced or something.
yeah,
I don't know what's
yeah,
going on.
exactly. It's not like it just kind of it's just providing setup. It's not really providing anything else. I think that's the best way to describe it.
Yeah, it's just saying that like, oh, there's an obstacle course. It doesn't say anything about it. It's 10 out of 10. I like obstacle courses. Hole in the Wall is my favorite show.
Oh, did you guys ever do like Mission Impossible at your school?
What? Oh, I haven't done it. I don't think so. I've done it at home where I set up like dumb shit to crawl through.
Oh no, like or like when in elementary school, every school would do a Mission Impossible thing in November, and it was amazing. They would set up like these amazing like freaking like you gotta avoid these cones. Like there's like this kind of jungle gym thing they set up, and you gotta like slide down a pool, down into like some pillows or something. It was just like a bunch of like gotta like roll through all these pylons without touching them. It's it was amazing, and they stopped doing it, and I cry every time. Sometimes I want to go to. Sometimes I just want to show up at an elementary school in November just to do the obstacle course, but I think I would be escorted off the property.
All right. Thanks for sharing. That was yeah. I wish my school was good. I wish I lived in Canada.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then another sushi ramblings. You can add those that one to the pile.
I mean, your ramblings are good because I like them, and they add length. They add meat and succulent content to this beautiful
I I just hate
barbecue of
I
a
just hated that
podcast.
I just hated after I like ramble about these scenes like I'm rewarded with just cold silence and I just think in my head I'm just thinking in my head shit why did I why did I just
I mean, I kind of just like stayed silent because kind of as a joke. Uh, I
well,
don't know.
even as a joke you're supposed to laugh. Don't
Yeah,
laugh the fetch laugh.
please laugh. Is that a new emote? Or I can
Please
hear the
laugh.
fidget spinner. I can
Oh
hear the fidget spinner.
nope nope. I don't know what you're talking about.
I want to scroll up to the melody drawing again because I need inspiration to keep going. Uh,
Uh,
that, that's good. I mean, that's appropriate.
Cryo Sage added some motivation in general.
Oh, that's a Alex artwork. Yeah, that's Alex's book.
Uh,
That's good.
yeah, that is like damn.
Ugh, I'm yawning. That means it's time for nap. Let's go on to the final response. It's it's
Graded has to prove himself by completing an obstacle course. Oh, whoops.
that's that we already read that one, you
Right.
fool.
Andromeda dog pull. Oh
But no,
no,
I
yeah,
it's,
it's
it's
you,
me
it's you,
to
it's you.
yeah.
Do it.
Hey, I have the talking stick, all right?
The fetch.
I am the one who talks right now. Everyone else in the group has to stay silent. I have the
What?
talking stick. That's what the talking stick is for. All right. Hold on, let me just drink some water. All right. Okay. I think I'm ready. Sorry. Okay. Andromedopolians are impatient. Graded only gets a 10-word speech. Uh, it's meta.
It provides setup.
It's not really. Well, I guess kind of. It does provide setup.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, we got the next prompt right there, but it, that's basically it's really
it's. I mean, it's like meta. It's like how I get it because the 10 words of wisdom, and I don't know. It's just it's a response. It's nothing
it's a
that special.
response. That's basically it.
Yeah. Like it's really not anything special. It's just there and it exists. And this review is as subjective as any other review. Yeah. And I've like bashed on reviews before, so I don't even know why I'm here.
I think what we're doing right now is
Oh, yeah,
just
and
our
we're going to put, I'll be
silence
back.
But
and
what'd you
just
say, nerd? Nerd.
the responses were so bad this round that nerds died.
I yeah. I mean they weren't like inherently bad. They were just boring.
Yeah.
and like not anything that interesting. I mean, there's like some good things.
I mean, I really like this mini trial and stuff, but man, are we really scraping the bottom of the
Yeah, it's
barrel?
it's really just hit rock bottom, and hopefully it doesn't continue to dig into the ocean floor.
Oh yeah, we're just.
Yep, it's definitely a thing.
Ugh.
Uh,
Like, do we even need to continue? Can't we just let's just do the results for this round. Whoever wins will just.
no, not even who wins this, because like none of the people here deserve to win based on these responses.
Can we just do like a graded as mayor and let everyone with his um let everyone with his leadership and his cabinet filled with the alive members of this TWOW, and they tax all the middle class of their money and lived happily ever after
Yep, that's the lore.
as dictators.
All right,
I think that would be a beautiful ending, a final closing note.
I think we should do a rosebud thorn on this session. A rosebud thorn is so a rose is your favorite part. So that'd be your favorite response.
Crap! I keep drawing my fidget spinner.
Fucking stop. All right, and then a bud is what you hope for the next time or whatever. Wait, but it's like
What's a rose again?
a rose is your favorite thing.
Okay, Rose. My favorite response is B, a trans species conversion. That's because it was creative and really out of left field. So,
Yeah.
and how about you, Nathach? What was your Rose?
Um, it's probably the Gatorade porn because I just think it's funny. And then like my second favorite would be the trans species, and then my
Wait,
third favorite
wait,
would probably be
what was your
what
favorite again?
the Gatorade pouring over Graded's head. I
Oh,
know,
I
like,
hated that one.
yeah, I know. I have bad taste.
And my bud.
And my second favorite would be
Oh, yeah,
the
trans species
yeah,
migration.
and third favorite would be I forget. Hold on, wait. I had another one that I liked. Where is it? I don't remember. Hold on, let me just read through all of them. Uh, no, I guess I don't have a third favorite. All the others are just bad. Oh wait, no, actually, the obstacle course is my third favorite, just because
And it does
it's not
provide some
bad.
setup.
Yeah,
So, Nerd, do you have a rose for this round?
nerd.
I think that was his rose. There are none.
Uh, his rose is doing responses or results.
Yep.
Hold on, let me just ping him because like this is the like ending, and I want to get like final thoughts at least. I know he's like busy, but if he wants to be a guest, he better be a guest the whole time, you bumbo.
I got ping.
Yeah. But
What's been happening?
basically it's like we finished, and so we want to get your like final thoughts on things.
Every response now.
Okay, what was your favorite response?
Probably the one with like repeat after me. I graded and now the mayor.
Oh.
Probably.
Jeez.
I would like that response if it didn't have thanks at the end. I know that's like really picky, but it just like makes it come off as incredibly condescending and just like douchey.
It's obviously sarcastic, but I think that's
Yeah,
the purpose.
Wait, did you say Gucci?
no, douchey.
Oh.
Douche
Okay, good. Good.
from the word douchebag. All right. Um. Wait, is rosebud thorn like a thing you know about, Sushi?
Sorry, what was your question?
But is I rosebud thorn is like a thing from Boy Scouts. Like every time you do an outing,
I never
like
did Boy Scouts.
yeah. I mean, it was probably like just in my troop, but I just don't know if anyone else has heard of it ever.
I never did Boy Scouts. I was considering it. but then I was like, nah.
Well, yeah,
Uh,
like basically Rosebud Thorn is at the end of every outing, we would all like gather around in the circle and like do Rosebud Thorn, and like Rose was your favorite part of the outing, and then Bud was like what you wish uh for the like next outing, or like if you did the outing again, what you hope would change.
okay, what
And
I hope
then
chains. Crap,
uh
I keep dropping it.
like actually I don't think like a Bud would work in this kind of scenario.
I think it does. My bud is I hope prompts will be good next time. I hope responses will be good next time, and I hope like I know that's a lot to ask for, but
It's really not. You need to keep up the quality.
uh, but but if we are able to do that, um, live contestants, please, you are standing on the bodies of um. Let's check here. Contestants, live contestants, you are standing on the bodies of 298 contestants, and you repay and you and you repay them with these responses. I'm not saying they are bad. I know I'm coming off as really like. I mean, I was efficiency champion. I submitted some pretty bad responses, but come on, we know you could do better than this. You come this far. Pay respect to yourself and to all those who died.
Also pay extra respect to me, cause like fuck you. Come on.
Uh, yeah, pay extra money to me at my Patreon.
Alright. And then the thorn was your least favorite part of the outing. So what's your least favorite response or part of everything?
um,
Hey.
can I pick like three?
Uh, sure.
um, it's so hard for me to go on. Existence is pain, but I just I okay, I can do this. I can do this. Okay, so let me look at these one more time. I created just throw a party. Um, and I guess silent ceremony. I just yeah, I'm sorry guys. They weren't good.
They weren't ceremonies. You
Or
gotta. This is a
or I'm
ceremonial
sorry, these to me
thing.
guys.
Get
They
with the
weren't great.
program.
Like
More like they weren't
the
rated A. Okay.
I'm Cryo Sage. I'm Canadian. I apologize for everything. If
Yeah,
someone
that's true.
if someone bumped
You have to
into me
apologize for
like
being Canadian.
if someone bumped into me like I was just standing still and someone bumped into me, I would say sorry.
No, I mean, everyone does that. Whenever there's any physical interaction between anyone, they just say sorry. Like everyone does that.
If I were going through a crowd, I would as a kid I would just say sorry every second. just like just okay.
Yeah. And it is like every single physical interaction. Like if you're having sex with someone,
Stop.
like every thrust is just sorry. Hey, you're back, nerd. Welcome back. Hey, we'll be making children, you know?
Oh my god. Bro, on the as long as we're cutting out stuff from this podcast, my friend he was putting condoms on wooden like sculptures of genitalia, and one of them and one of them was painted like a minion.
I'm gonna put that at the very beginning of the podcast with no context
Oh
at
my
all.
god.
And there's gonna be no mention of any like this conversation is gonna be really edited out. And it's gonna be great. Alright.
Yeah.
Anyway, my thorn is this entire round and like the past like 5 or not the past 5 rounds, but like the past rounds in general, because like they've just been really shitty for the most part. Like, you gotta get on that, step up your game. That's me slapping my hands in frustration.
Slapping your hands in
Clapping.
frustration.
Uh,
Alright guys. One moment.
so, I guess that's it, huh? That's the end of the podcast, except not. I don't even know. How do you end these
Look at-
things? Should, oh,
Gen-
God fucking damn it. That's. Oh my god. It,
Yep, just
that's the ending. That's the ending
just
of the
put a
podcast
picture
right
of the
now. That's,
minion of the minion.
that's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be the thumbnail. It's just gonna be a minion dildo. um. Well then. Yeah.
Yep. Yes, thank you for
That
joining
was
with
certainly
us.
something. I guess.
Don't worry, we're all suffering together.
We'll try and put out more episodes, and
Yeah, we
I
still need
think
to
I'll
get
be
out
the
the
one to
second
edit this
episode,
because
but
Graded like dead.
but yep, thanks for
Yeah.
joining. Nerd, would you like to say
Wait,
something?
Yeah. This. I think he's dead. Maybe, wait, alright. He said shut up whenever I mentioned like
Sorry,
having sex.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how we'll end
See,
it.
like
Just
that.
stop.
Alright.
It's time to stop, guys.
Actually,
know,
we're
right,
on shout.
guys?
Fuck you, Green
Please,
Tree. This is the greatest podcast you ever listened to in your whole
like-
life. Yes.
Yeah, like graded.
Green Tree, you just don't
find that it's
understand what
from
quality
Minecraft,
is.
and it'll get your account banned.
I'm gonna ban you off of the Discord.
Exactly.
I'm gonna ban you off the
we'll
internet.
ban
My
you from
dad
the
works for the
internet.
CEO of the internet. He's gonna ban you.
Yeah,
Will
but
you
I-
eat a
but I
sushi
go
or
to a
I'm
tree and
gonna
just eat the
eat
bark
out
off
a
of
tree.
it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I'm gonna burn down a
I
forest.
like-
Alright, that's it. That's
Yeah, please. I think we
Yeah.
can.
Nerd, can you
course.
stop recording? You have to type the thing out. End our suffering.